They put it down to a great innings by Tim Seifert, and they want to move on pretty quickly. Although they've got a serious challenge tonight. This Perth Scorchers team looks really strong, particularly the batting. I think it's one of the strongest top 7 batting orders that I've ever heard of. So it's going to be a great contest. Looking forward to seeing how they go against Shaheen Shah Afridi.
We've got Nathan McSween, captain of the Heat, out there, mic'd up with us. Nathan, you got us?
How you going? Hey boys, how are you?
We'll let you
I've got you.
sign a few autographs there, mate.
What's that, sorry?
What's your name?
My name's Nathan. What's your name? What was that, sorry?
I'm Eli.
Eli, thanks for coming today. Who do you think's going to win?
My name's
Then, we're going to win, Brisban Heat. Thanks for coming. Have a good night. See you, boys.
Hey, that happens to me all the time, mate. Don't worry.
There you go. So watch some cricket.
Hey, Nathan, good crowd in here tonight, it looks like. First game.
Yeah, no, it's packed out pretty much. I think apart from
round, so expect this ball to talk a little bit tonight.
Short outside the off stump. Well, you would be nervous, no doubt about it, here at the Gab, you're the overseas player.
This is his first opportunity in the Big Bash.
Delivery.
Yeah, I agree. I think he will be nervous, and because as you talked about there with the expectation of being over, you've got the respect of your teammates. I mean, not that he...
That's the other one. Yeah, that was in the playbook. The away swing into the right-hander. Anyone that can pretty good.
Very much so.
Would be. And there it was. One that comes in, it's wide. And that'll be 5. So, positives, it swung.
Swung a lot, didn't it? Just didn't quite get the line right. He started it too straight.
Flicked away through mid-wicket. Should be a couple here for Mitch Marsh.
Mitch Marsh would have been a little bit nervous today as well. Getting one out of the middle early.
And it's the square up, one that goes the other way. So that'll be very watchful for Mitch.
Case of just going hard no matter what.
Now, with only 4 overs of the options.
On for that Yorker again. And Scorchers number 8.
From the Vulture Street end. Too many games here at the Gabba.
Up against Marsh down the wicket.
I think he's improved out of sight in the last few years. Xavier Bartlett, that new ball both ways, but generally away.
21 days. Oh, that's another good delivery. Well, we know that there's short boundary here. Side there, 66 metres offside. That's through the leg side, straight down his throat as he dropped his caught. Wow, it didn't look comfortable. But Bartlett gets the first wicket. And Liam Haskett takes a very good catch. It was right to him.
Tonight, he's gone for 3, 1 for 8.
Absolutely delighted with that start, but it does bring...
He is now just down the leg side of it wide. So, ball is shaping around out there.
Fielder, he thought just for a moment there, oh, hang on.
Yeah, I was very fortunate to be able to work with Cooper Connell. That I actually spent with him was his deep skill that he's got.
Wow. Beautifully timed there from Cooper Connolly. He opens his account with the boundary.
There's a bit of class there from Cooper Connolly. He's so strong as well. Like, he just punched that ball. It shows it's a good pitch. It's coming on.
Another one down the leg side. Just not quite getting the line right to Cooper Connolly.
One of his real strengths actually is that.
Yeah, beats fine leg. And just gets picked up. Is 2 overs completed and the score.
There's obviously a little bit there. It's a bit tennis boys. He will.
The attack. And they'll just get a single.
Got to say, I'm a little bit. That ball's still new and a little bit of swing there.
Should only be 1.
Can.
Flicked away behind square, and that's a boundary. That's the shorter boundary here at the Gabba. And Finn Allen is all over it. Opens his account with a 4.
Yeah, there's not too much room for error against Finn Allen. He has got shots all around.
Goes for that. Mid-off's running back. This will be a good catch if he can get to it. He can't. McSweeney, the skipper. Great effort. Just got enough bat. Should only be 1. And
That's going to set the standard for you.
Oh, another swing and miss. not holding back in. Nathan, that was
A little bit tennis ball-y, so encourage them to try and play those.
in a second. Just that extra bounce here at the Gabba. Oh, the paddle. Reverse over the top of fine leg. Munro can't get there.
Track the bounce of the ball, so he just goes to...
That's gone over the top. And that will go way back. That was an outside edge on a short boundary.
Well, yeah, that is the shortest part of the ground. It's only 60 metres. It's no justice for the bowler there. As you said, BJ, that's a thick outside edge.
And then off the mark and down the other end, which is ideal. Want to hit that
Option from Xavier Bartlett.
Flicks away over mid-on. That is a wonderful shot. It's a Toyota 6.
Exactly
The
what,
long part.
exactly what I was talking about there. He's gripping that bottom hand really tight, just waiting for something a little bit full, just to lift over the leg side. And he's a strong...
So he needs to start well. It's a wide down the leg side. They're keen for a shout here. Pearson has gone. He's very, very confident here. Pearson, he'll have to go upstairs, and he has.
Well, Pearson was convinced.
I think when the keeper runs that far up to you from the all the way to mid-off.
Like he missed it by a long...
TV umpire to...
It's another one down that leg side and short. Got protection though. That's a good shot down the ground. Oh, and it gets to the boundary.
That is a beautiful cricket shot.
You know you can't give him width because he'll slow you through the offside. Or maybe get a little bit fuller and he punches you.
And it just sort of raced away. That's another one down the leg side.
And that's the thing that's always stood out. It's to be in what technical aspect.
Yeah, it's a good delivery. Back on track there for Haskett. Got to pull this over back, didn't it?
And just reinforcing those. Because in the end, he knows the bowler looks like. If you want to run up, hit the top of the...
He's gone for that away swing into the left-hander. So that's the end of the over. Nathan McSweeney, the skipper of the Heat. Oh, that beats fine leg again. And gets to the rope. Well, his placement out there. Now, I don't know if he meant that one, obviously, for Cooper Connolly, but it's another boundary.
No, that was a thick inside edge, BJ, and Wildermuth can't believe it. But everything...
Gap as well.
He wants to. And, gee, that's good running.
Between wickets. Finau and Cooper.
Run there.
Tweeny, who's talking to... Who's gone, really?
Short and over the top.
Because if he goes there, it's going for 6.
And it's another one for the Perth Scorchers. Cannot afford to be short. Just sat up, didn't it?
This is a gamble. This is a real gamble from Nathan McSweeney. Finn Allen's going to be targeting this area pretty much every ball, I would have thought.
Yeah, this is the perfect balls bowled.
Catch, mate!
Oh, that would have been a screamer. He hit that so hard. Good work from the umpire, getting out of the road of that.
So hard. Probably so.
He's annoyed with himself, Cooper Connolly, because he could have placed that a lot better, but there's 3 out in the deep. Well, it's hard because you've got a left and right hand. That's wide. Trying to take him, as you say, Huss, through that offside. Flicks through the leg side. That is a long way back. That would have been 6 anyway, no matter what side or what end you're batting from.
Exactly what I was going to say. It wouldn't matter if that's the short or the long side. That is a massive hit. What's Foxy going to say?
And again, this is bigger. This is way back, right up the top tier.
Whoa!
Well, that is a massive hit here at the Gabba.
Finn Allen.
That's over 100.
Santa Claus has come early.
Back live now, mid-off over the top. Another boundary. Wildermuth into his 3rd over, and they are putting on a hitting display here tonight at the Gabba, the Perth Scorchers.
Finn Allen. He's been a bit scratchy up until that Kuhnemann over, but now he is in full flight. He was waiting for an opportunity to be able to unleash.
And you're on now to try and get a wicket. Yeah, back yourself in. Eagle. Actually, come in on. Bit.
Oh, and I love what Nathan McSweeney said to him. He said, "You're here to get a wicket.
Get a wicket.
Don't worry about anything else. You've got to break the partnership."
Yeah, I think it's a good move.
That's up in the air. A long way up. Fielder coming in. They've missed it. There was three coming in. Colin Munro, often the one, or the fielder coming in, it's easier to take the catch, but that just seemed. And Cooper Connolly goes long and over mid-on. That's another one up into the tier.
Shane Freedy, just come in and bowl to the middle of my bat, please. That is launched. World class, Shane.
Oh, and then the play and miss. I hate that. He's beaten him twice in the over. He's had a... Let's have a look at that. And then the Yorker. Confident. Don't think there was anything there. Freedy, the Scorchers, 1 for 98. Short.
Oh!
And an inside edge. Have a look at the umpire.
I like this from this end. Kuhnemann can actually...
Catch!
Oh, straight down again. Gee, the power there from Cooper Connolly. Kuhnemann had no chance. Twice now that he nearly ripped his hand off.
Oh, that was a little stinger power fade from Cooper Connolly.
There's a lot of space out there in the deep. A lot of space. So that's 2. And that's in the gap again. A little bit of width and he gets 4. And that is the 100 partnership between Finn Allen and Cooper Connolly. It's got to be wide. And he puts it straight over the top again. Well, that is the 50 up for Cooper Connolly. His 4th one in the BBL, and that is... Oh, it goes over mid-on. Great placement, and good enough to go over the rope. It looked like he just chipped that over mid-on, but it was all about the placement. That is another 6.
Well, with this field, you've got mid-wicket out, square leg out, fine leg, third man, and backward point out. You cannot be full. Haskett, he cannot be full at all. He has to be really into the wicket.
Yeah, that's a big...
Chest to shoulder height. He can't through the ball exactly like that one.
Oh, wow. That is the long part of the boundary at the Gavin that's gone up into the 2nd tier.
Well, that's got to be over 100, surely.
Wow, that's the 50 up for Finn Allen. 3rd one in the BBL for him. And it had timing and power and everything.
Yeah, Wilderman's thinking, oh, well, I'm trying to get him to hit out to the long side.
Up in the air, mid-on, don't worry about it. That is another one. Wow. They went high.
Are you playing cricket or baseball here? This is just like...
They are just swinging.
Home runs every over.
Fine leg is up and he does that.
Ooh.
1 bounce. Another boundary.
Australia are really starting to wake up to how good this young man is, Cooper Connolly. He's just absolutely taking the Brisban Heat bowlers to town. He is hitting the ball wherever he wants, playing with the captain, playing with the bowlers, playing...
Oh, another one. That's a 6 one. That's way back as well.
So it's still 1 over to go in the 12th over. They're up 150 on the board.
Well, I just think you've got to get into Yorker modes. I mean, that's just pick up length again.
I'll tell you what, 300's on. 300's on here.
Yeah, that's a change of place.
Goes straight, goes up high, fielder. They've got to take this, surely. The Heat. Oh, good catch. Tell you what, that is a magnificent catch there. Liam Bartlett. Xavier Bartlett should say.
Board. There's some relief.
Unbelievable.
That went so high. That is a great catch from Xavier Bartlett. Wildermuth gets some reward out there for the Brisban Heat. Brings to the end a fantastic...